Hey YouTube, it's Shanelli here, and I'm here with my friend Ashley.
Hi YouTube. Hi Yanelli's YouTube.
Yeah. Ashley is a host of a podcast called Stacks in the City, and now a new YouTuber. Hey,
hi.
welcome to YouTube
Oh my
world.
gosh.
So for this video, we're gonna have some fun comments from previous videos that I've posted. We're gonna be pulling comments and just responding to them and kind of having a conversation around the topics that come up. So we did one in the first video, and now we're gonna keep going. I think it's your turn, girl.
It's my turn. Okay.
It's your turn.
Right. Okay.
Get one from the bottom.
Okay. Sergio Torres says, tip number 1 was travel with a buddy, but my friends are cheap. I find your channel really helpful, even for me as an accountant / CPA. People seem to think I know the answer to every money, tax, business question, but I don't. I don't think most people know what accountants do. That's actually
true.
real.
That is real true.
Yo, just because you got a little dollar sign on your name don't mean that you know.
Or even
dollars.
Even people that work at the bank, like even bank tellers, like they don't even have their money right, and they don't know what the best investments and stuff like that.
But that's not their job. Their job is to process like checks and cash and money. But
when you associate them with money, so you be like, oh, they must know money.
Exactly.
Like, no.
But I don't think we understand how vast personal finance is. Right. Though. There's so many pieces to it. Like when I worked at Morgan Stanley, I thought I was gonna help people budget. But they're not helping people budget. They're helping people who are wealthy stay wealthy.
That's right.
Different. It's very different.
Yep, it's true. And like taxes and then budgeting and then saving and insurance. That's a whole nother world. Like,
but that's still part of finance though.
It is.
Yeah, personal finance.
It's right. It's part of the stuff you have to deal with and make sure your money's protected and make sure all that. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull one. Nizal says, why not increase your net worth as well? So I think this is probably a comment on one of my videos about saving, how I like go hardcore to save and I cut costs everywhere. So Nizal's like, so why not increase net worth? I think definitely, yes, increase net worth too. Like
we're doing that. You're
doing both at the same time. Like increase your income and cut your expenses. When you do that together, it's a powerful combination. If you just, I think I heard about this from somebody, maybe it was Tim Ferriss, who recently I was listening to a podcast and he was Tim Ferriss. He is so informative. I mean, yes. 4 Hour Work Week is so
amazing.
Good.
Okay.
So he was saying when you cut your expenses are only but so much. Like your rent, your food, all that adds up to a very specific finite number.
Yes.
And you can only decrease that but so much till you get to zero. But when you increase your income, and ain't no limit on how high you can go. So it makes more sense to do it that way, to increase it, earn as much as you can rather than trying to cut everywhere you can. So I did do both. I was like tutoring on the side while I was teaching and I was doing all kinds of stuff. But at the same time, like,
I think it's important to cut the expenses first because mentally when you start increasing that income, you already are cognizant about how to keep your expenses low.
Exactly.
Because it's okay to increase, improve, I don't like those words, but upgrade your life. I hate that. But I think as long as in the back of your mind, you're thinking like, oh, well, I can still cut here, I can cut there. As opposed to like, oh, my life is better, so let me go, I get this raise, and go ahead and raise my life up.
Yep.
It really makes a difference.
I think you have to put them in order. First,
I agree.
Become a saver, cut expenses, have that mindset around saving money, and then get more. Because you can get more money if you don't know how to manage it. It's not really helpful for you to make more money because money will come in and go right back out. Ooh,
sorry.
Somebody.
But I love her though. I love Tony.
Here's your turn.
Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, we
got so many.
Okay. The Martian SMG writes, I love your mindset, and the world needs more women like you. That's true. They do, Yanelli.
Well, there's a whole new woman on YouTube now, so definitely check out the Stacks in the City channel. I'm gonna put the link in the description box for you guys. But I think it is true. I mean, not just the world, but I really, especially the financial sector, needs more young women in the space. Like we're not well represented, and when you're especially minority women, and then when you're looking for resources, you don't find a voice that's relatable to yours, or even someone that even looks like you. So you kind of think it's not for me. You know, I'm
just write it off.
Right. One day somebody's going to take care of it. I'm not. And it's like, no, you got to take care of it. So yeah, thank you for that comment, Martian. SMG. I really appreciate it. That was a sweet comment and I agree. Okay, I'm going to pick one. This one says, loan with an E at the end. Loany. What do you do with the money that you've saved from living frugally? That's a good question. We could both answer it.
Yeah, we could.
So what do you do with the money
I do? The money that I save, living frugal. So I still live pretty frugally. Even like I said, like you said, even as your money stays up, your frugal mentality is always going to be there. So even if I'm like, I was just saying, if I buy a Mercedes, for example, it's going to be 3 years old because the price of the Mercedes is worth half of the sticker value when you buy it new, half. And then I'm like, well, then I'll make sure I put half down or more, as much down as possible. So you're still having that frugal life even as you continue to.
That's right.
You're always spending, even as you're spending, you're always thinking
about
that
value
way.
and making sure that when you spend money, that it's the value of the thing that you're spending money on actually is there.
Yes.
A lot of people spend money on all kinds of name brand designer bags, shoes, clothes. Like the value add to your life is so low.
Yeah,
you know, unless you work in fashion or something like
exactly, or really understand the Chanel flap, the classic flap, or the 255 bags. I love style. I love fashion. I'm going to be talking about ways to like save money when going out. But if you were just doing it to stunt on somebody, it's the most useless bag to buy.
Right. I mean,
so
it just doesn't make sense.
It's not worth $5,000.
And a lot of other things that are name brand too. Like you know, you pay for the brand and to stunt, but you're not. If
you don't understand the aesthetics behind her, the story. Like really, you know her. Like for example, the change. So Coco Chanel was she was in an orphanage. She grew up in an orphanage.
I did not know that.
And so the reason why her chain is like this linked chain, it reminds her of I think the gates or something in the orphanage that she grew up in.
Wow.
What a beautiful story.
Yeah.
But if you don't know that, to me, or at least have an understanding of the why behind it, I don't think it's worth it.
If there's some meaning and if there's a connection, that's different than just...
I'm trying to stunt on the house.
I would never buy $6,000 purse. Quote me on that. It's
Quote
like,
that.
I'm sorry, but like, if you don't have $6,000 to put in the $6,000 bag,
it's not
worth it. Focus on getting the $6,000 and then maybe later you could think about the bag when it's like nothing.
Yeah. Is that we're using the assets, like Rich Dad Poor Dad said, you wanted to buy luxury items based on the assets. So money that you're not even really working to have.
Right.
Versus like me, struggling.
That's right. Yeah. Just to buy a purse. It's like, nope, that doesn't make sense.
No.
All right, your turn.
Oh my goodness. It's fun. Ranger 9267 says, so this is fun. So Roth IRA comes out after taxes?
Good question.
That's a really good question.
So we were talking about Roth IRAs before because Ashley got really lucky and started one at 21 when she went to the bank and somebody helped her out with that. Your boy Chuck. But yeah, Roth IRAs are great because of that. Like a lot of people are constantly thinking about today. When I file my taxes, I want a tax cut today. If you do that, you have a traditional IRA. You tell when you fill out your taxes, you put how much money you invested in the Roth IRA, in the traditional IRA, and you get a little bit of a tax break. But if you're willing to put off the tax breaks, not now, but later, then it will really pay off because a Roth IRA is money that you invest after it's already been taxed. So you get your paycheck, you see on your pay stub all the way that they took out all those taxes and stuff. Then you take a chunk of that paycheck and you put it in your Roth IRA account. And then you keep doing that over time.
After tax dollars.
Yeah, after tax dollars, right? So you keep putting those after tax dollars in there, and 20, 30 years when you're ready to retire, 30, 40 years, all those dollars they won't get taxed because you already paid taxes on that pay stub. Yeah. So that's why the Roth IRA is one of the best.
I'm all about it.
It's one of the best types of investment accounts. If you earn like less than $100-something thousand, every year it changes. I think in 2019 it's 122 or 130,000. If you make less than that, you're eligible. If you make more than that, then you have to find other ways. But the Roth IRA is great for average income earner, after tax dollars, all the way. Yes. And you won't have to worry about paying taxes later. All right, let me get one.
You already paid the taxes.
Already paid them. You don't got to worry about it. Eugene says, hey, I'm not sure if this is on the subject, but I have a credit card I used once at the dentist. The dentist, girl, we were just talking about the dentist. And for the last 2 months, I haven't used it since I paid it all off. But the limit is $2,500. What should I do with this card? Oh, so I would say it depends. Like,
I say it depends too.
It depends. It sounds like you opened the card just to pay for that dental procedure or whatever, that dental visit. I feel like if it's through that dental office, you can keep using it for your dental needs. But like, I don't think you should just use a credit card just because you have it. Like, I think you should use it if you need it, if it makes sense to use it. But closing it can hurt your credit. I think a lot of people don't realize that it can hurt your credit a couple points if you close a card. So you definitely want to think about if you really want to close it. And if you can use it outside of the dentist, just use it once in a while for some random, random purchases because it keeps your account active. Yeah.
So I was the same thing. I think it will help to know what kind of credit card it is.
Right.
But if it is like a general credit card, like I would tell people like let's say you want something small, something super slight,
tissues,
a necessity.
Everybody has to buy those things for your house.
A necessity. Pay the balance off in full. That will keep your account active. It'll let creditors know that you are a good person to lend to. You're not really pressed for the credit card, but you're still using it to your advantage. So when it's time to do some wealth building exercises, like the home ownership, then you have the credit report and you're like, I'm ready.
Yep. Yeah. And even for other things, if you want to get an auto loan or something, you're going to get the best rates if your credit's good. So which means you have to always be paying your bills.
Exactly.
Your turn.
this is a really fun channel. It's like, I
haven't done this before, so hopefully tell us in the comments if you like this, because I'll do more. Exactly. But I haven't done this, so
it's fun. I don't have to say anything because you know everything. Like all I have to do is literally everything she says is right.
Please, you know
everything she says is right. Like that's how I feel. Okay. Nizal.
Oh, we did this one. This is a double. You focus on saving. Why not increase your income? We did that one.
Sorry.
No,
okay.
I put it back in the basket. Oops.
I'm going to do it again. Oops. Do over. Okay. Omniessence says,
I like that name.
LOL, I'm 24-year-old girl and recent college grad. So I read this advice. I passed on $350 rent per month to pay $450 because the 3 older dudes I would have been living with were sketchy.
That sounds like a good move, girl.
That's a good. Safety is always first.
First, for
That's
sure.
Important.
Just to save $100 a month. So you're gonna put yourself with 3 sketchy older men. You're a young 24-year-old girl, just graduated college. You don't know these people. No. Think about annualize it. $1,200 in a year is your safety and security and comfort in your home worth it? Yeah. I would say yes. $1,000
is fine.
Yes,
good,
girl,
you did the right thing.
You did the right thing, girl. You did the right thing for sure. You get a double kudos, 4 thumbs up on that.
Right, exactly.
All right, so okay, here we go. See, when I was telling you, when you start your own YouTube channel, you have to be ready for comments that are all coming out left field. Jeff Casey wants me to know you're really smart and hot. Thank you, Jeff. You know, I appreciate the compliment. At least he said I was really smart. You know, some people
smart's important. Yeah, smart's good. We'll take that.
So get ready for these comments, girl. Thank you. I appreciate that comment. That was a sweet comment. I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Dilvendia Singh said, "Hello, dear. You are very beautiful."
Oh,
they love you.
Wow. Here's my thing. I really don't mind the comments right there. Like, you're so pretty, you're so beautiful. But I'm posting personal finance videos. You know, like I'm trying to help people get their money right. I don't talk about beauty, fashion, makeup, hair. I mean, I very rarely do. And yet people are so focused on that. I think as a woman on YouTube, you have to be like, it's like, it's not always about how a woman looks, guys. It's not always about how a woman looks. You have some information and knowledge to share. Let's focus on that, guys. Let's focus on that. All right, come on, America. Let's focus on that. And there's people from other countries on the channel too. So all of us together, let's focus on the good stuff. Okay, Jimmy says, I hope that your YouTube channel keeps blowing up because I love all your content. See, thank you, Jim. See, you're gonna get stuff like that.
That wasn't even like
no, you're gonna get stuff like that. That's gonna warm your heart. That's why I think I would tell anybody out there who wants to start a YouTube channel or have like a public image, do it, because you're gonna get people that are really gonna actually get the value that you wanted to contribute, and it's gonna make it meaningful. Like when I get comments like that, I'm like, that's why I do this, to help you find content you love, to help you learn, and to help you make better choices with your money. So
you encouraged me to do a YouTube channel too. I hope you know that. Yay. So I'm like, here I am.
Hey. All right, here, you pick one.
Okay. Oh my gosh. So Rashad88 says, all good saving advice, but shock you didn't mention Ebates when ordering online. You don't only save cash when shopping online using Ebates, but you also get cash back.
So this must be on my budgeting video, because I talk a lot about how I cut my budget by saving in all these categories. I don't know, guys. Maybe you use Ebates. Do you use Ebates? I've never used Ebates. Yeah, I've never used Ebates. Now, I know it's popular. I know a lot of people use it, but if you guys use it, tell me about it. And if you recommend, I've never used it, so I don't know. But like, I guess if you shop online, Ebates will like collect like cashback deals and bonuses and tell you like, oh, this is cheaper there. But the thing is, guys, like, I don't shop online that much. I don't shop online that much. Like, I don't shop that much, period. So it's like, I guess you should use Ebates if you shop a lot. But if you don't shop a lot, it's tempting, because Ebates will make you think you're saving money. So you buy more online. It's like the whole point is to shop less, guys, not to shop more. So
as a person who does shop, because I do shop online, but I'm also very intentional about when I shop. I'm not buying things willy-nilly. I always try to buy things that fit into my wardrobe. I don't know much about it, so I can't say, but I don't like things that encourage people, incentivize people to shop more. Right. Because usually they just end up shopping more. Right. And they're not actually using the incentive. So if you do have I always recommend keeping a shopping budget every month and stick to the budget no matter if you spend $50 more. No, the budget's $100. Yeah. The budget's $50. That's it. I can't go no more, no less. Yeah, you have to be really
strict with yourself.
That's it. And that's what I do. And there's been like right now, this month I'm not doing any shopping at all.
No spend, no shop month.
No shop month, no clothes shopping, nothing like that. So
It's good.
Yeah.
Every now and then you gotta challenge yourself. So just be careful. I mean, maybe Ebates is amazing. I don't know.
So
but
we also don't know much, so I can't really put my like.
Okay, but let me know, guys, if y'all think that we both need to get Ebates.
Right, put me on, y'all. I love shopping, sorta.
All right, Cool Kid Becca says, thank you so much. I'm 18 years old and I'm barely learning any of this about how to adult. So thank you for this video.
Oh my God.
See, you're gonna get stuff like Cool Kid Becca. You're welcome. And thank you for commenting that, because I bet you there's so many people out there that get value from videos and they don't even leave comments. They just like learn something and they take it with them and go.
Too, yeah.
And that's okay too. But it's really nice that you took an extra second to just say like, wow, this video helped me. Like, I appreciate that. So thank you. See, you're gonna get some sweet comments.
That's so
I'm
nice.
telling you. But be ready for some to not be so sweet too. I'm just saying. Be ready.
714.jabs.oc.funk. What a fun name.
Fun, very fun name.
Fun
dot
name.
funk or dot fun?
Dot funk.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funk.
All right.
It's deeper than fun.
Okay.
Okay, this person says, what if I max out my Roth IRA out in one check instead of funding it slowly? Is that bad? Need help. Thanks.
Oh.
I actually did that.
Yeah, that's what you did. So tell us.
So when I first started, and for like years, like maybe like, in like 3 or 4 years, I would just $5,500 in February. All right, I'll just keep my day moving. But I learned actually working at Morgan Stanley that, and by listening to Warren Buffett, reading Warren Buffett, it does make more sense to do it each month. Exactly. Each month, because you're going to be earning more compound interest over time. So you're actually be earning more money by breaking it up. Yeah. And I used to be a kind of person like, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in breaking anything up. Just give the payment now because that's no.
Just get it over with.
Exactly. Yeah. That way I'm not, tempted to spend it or anything like that. But no, actually you do get a higher return just by breaking up the costs. Yep.
So if you buy, let's say you go online and you invest in your Roth IRA, right? You buy a stock for $100. Tomorrow, let's say the price drops and it's $50. If you just bought it all yesterday, you paid $100, but if you bought one yesterday for $100 and today it drops to $50, you can buy 2 shares with the same price that you bought 1 share yesterday. So it's important to just like spread it out over time so that you get the average price throughout the year rather than buying at one point, because maybe you bought at a low point, but maybe you bought at a high point.
It's more likely that you bought it.
Exactly.
Like you just don't know.
You just don't know. So the best thing to do is just average it out over time. That's called dollar cost averaging. I did the same thing as you, Ashley. I started by putting $5,500 every year. And then I posted a YouTube video called Why I Changed the Way I Invest. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. And it's basically about dollar cost averaging and how I started putting it every month. So now I do like, $500 every month. And then by the end of the year, $6,000 in my Roth IRA.
Just like that.
So, bam.
For funsies.
Oh, that was yours. Okay, my go. Bam, here we go. Wayne Frame says, I just got approved for a new credit card, but I was looking to also apply for a personal loan. And I was wondering, how long should I wait before applying again? Or should I just apply now? Thanks. I'm a little nervous. Oh. Wayne, why is it that you want a personal loan when you just got approved for a credit card?
And what are you using the credit card for?
What you doing? Yeah, this is a little nervous.
What's the loan for? These are my questions.
This makes me nervous. If the loan is for something critical like a medical emergency or to transition to a new city or something like that you need, I would say wait 6 months, because every time you apply for credit, like within the same month or the same week, like it hurts your score a lot because you're getting too many hard inquiries and like hard pulls on your credit. So if you need it, if it's an important critical personal loan that you need, wait 6 months.
And you need to evaluate need.
But first evaluate seriously. Like I would recommend not doing everything you could to not do it, because you just opened a new credit card. Like it just makes me wonder what you're doing.
Or if you have write out your plan for exactly how you plan on paying it. Yeah. Like break it down.
Yeah. Have the day that you're gonna be debt free.
Exactly.
In your mind. On paper.
I wouldn't do. Sleep on the floor, Wayne.
Wayne, what you doing?
What's up? I don't know. We need more information.
Yeah, Wayne, comment below. Tell us what's up. I need more context. But I would say 6 months in general. If you're waiting to apply for new credit, 6 months. 1 or 2 hard inquiries a year. Try not to have more than that. Oh, I'm skipping you, girls. Your turn.
Okay. Dead Mouse says, "You're beautiful. Love your channel. Heart emoji. XOXO. Def gonna freeze
my credit.
Def gonna freeze my credit."
Oh, so this probably was about the freezing your credit video that I posted. Yeah, freeze your credit. What's his name? Dead Mouse. Ooh, Dead Mouse. Freeze. I hate dead mice. I'm sorry. I grew up in a neighborhood where there were a lot of dead mice in the house. Yeah, I hate dead mice.
We used to have mice come out of our stove.
It's crazy because people flush them down the toilet. Isn't that?
Ew, really?
Yeah. And at least where I grew up, you would take a little mouse, you flush down the toilet.
Well, like I said, I live in the country. We just throw it outside.
Ooh, okay, anyway, dead mouse. No, it's fine. Dead mouse, I think it's a good idea to freeze your credit if you're not going to use it at all, especially now that it's free. Thank you for the compliment again.
You're gorgeous. Who knew? You are beautiful.
Thank you guys. You guys make me blush. But yeah, no, I think it's a good idea. Just make sure that you know that you're going to have to unfreeze it if you want to use it. And they will give you notifications if somebody else is trying to use your credit and you're like, wait, who's this? I didn't try to open credit. So it's a good thing for you to make sure you watch out for. But yeah, it's free now. So there's no harm in freezing your credit, guys. Really enjoyed your videos. The only thing I disagree with that you said is about the brand and expensive clothing versus not branded clothing thing. Because personally, when I shop, I know exactly what I want, but I prefer to give more money in clothing if it's more quality and lasts longer. So I have less clothes, but they're all high quality. This is Mariana Pinto. Mariana, I agree with you, girl. I was just saying in general, I used to shop for only name brand clothes. Like I wouldn't buy something if it wasn't name brand. Whereas now I'm like, the name brand doesn't matter. It's the quality. And sometimes I buy things that are high quality that nobody heard the brand before. Like it'll be like a no name brand, but it's important to shop for quality, like you said. And sometimes brand names doesn't always mean quality.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. This is fine. Like you say, if your closet's small or like if you're investing in those pieces that are going to last you.
Right. That's what you advise. You talk about like capsule wardrobes.
Absolutely. And if you can, whatever you buy, if you can think of, and I use like slide based on price, 3 to 5 outfits, then maybe it could fit into your wardrobe. But if you can't think of 5 outfits and if it's expensive, like, then you don't need to.
Oh, that's a good tip that you would try to make sure that if you buy something that you can use it 5 different ways.
Oh yeah, that's how I shop. That's
like
exactly how I shop.
See,
3 to 5 different ways.
I don't even use shopping for that. Let me see. Let's do one more. So this one is Kent Jackson RMB says beauty and brains. You know what? I'll take it.
They love the crew. They love you. Of course they do. Of course they do.
MissBeHelpful rides hard. They're ride or dies. I appreciate all the comments, you guys. All right, we have a couple more, but if anything, I'll post another video. This was so great having Ashley on here. Thank you for your help responding to the comments.
Y'all are so lucky to have this wealth of knowledge.
Well, now you're on YouTube too, so you're gonna add to that. Check out Ashley's podcast. Check out her YouTube channel. Show her love because she's new to YouTube. Let's support the girl. Blow her up with comments and likes and all that. Thank you, Ashley. And thank you guys for watching.
Thank you all.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.